I think we're live. This is just going to be a little bit of a test. I had set up the Rode X or Rode Streamer X using Unified or playing around with Unified, and I'm streaming to two locations. So I'm streaming to the Facebook and I'm streaming to the YouTube, and just trying to get used to this before I go on vacation, because I normally don't live stream, but we will be from the Philippines, and going to be taking the Streamer X and a few other devices with me, so just practicing and testing things out. So let's see if I set this up correctly. So this is the Unified software, and for some reason when I used the Streamer X before, I just thought the audio, like you were picking up my fan too much, the audio wasn't that good. So I'm trying to figure it out with the Unified software, because it lets you control a lot more. And at the same time, for like system audio, I don't like doing it straight from Ecamm, so I prefer to do it with the software. So I'm gonna move over here. Now you can see over here that says system audio. I have it muted, but I'm gonna play a video and you're just gonna get a little bit of that audio. So right now I'm playing the video, and I'm gonna stay quiet for a second. You shouldn't hear anything. Okay, it doesn't look like it's feeding through. Now I'm gonna unmute this. Traveling soon, so trying to get more of a mobile setup. So, and now you should be able to hear the audio from the video. If I mute it, that's fine. Got the little ear here. Now I could hear it, but you can't. So this is how you could hear things and not stream it. I actually have these controls on the Dual. The Rode Caster Dual, so you could just push the buttons. But on here, you could use the software to do that. And also, this camera is the Streamer X. So I am running my Canon M50 with a 16mm lens straight into the Dual X. Streamer X. Where I'm getting Dual X. I'm getting confused. It's okay. So, again, this camera view is the Streamer X. And I'll go through a few of my cameras, that way I could see if any of them catches this. But I like to play. I like to have a lot of cameras, just to see how I could bring them into the mix. Also, let me do the drop down. See if you could see this. No, it's out of sight. Let's try this camera. Yeah. So on my Stream Deck, I added the controls for the Osbot Tail Air. So I could control the pan, tilt, zoom, and stuff now from my Stream Deck. So let's go to Osbot Tail Air now. And let me pause this video because the audio's in my ears. So this is the Osbot Tail Air. And with my Stream Deck now, I could actually control the pan, tilt, and the zoom. Or I could just put it on auto. So this is auto. If I remember correctly, and this was a question on my last live, I think, like when I move around, would it follow me and zoom and everything? So if you notice, when I start moving around, it is moving. And I believe it should also zoom in if I have it configured properly. If not, it's just something, there it goes. It's just something in the settings. So if I stand up, it should zoom in, zoom out. It should come into me. The further I get away, can't walk too far because I do have my headphones on. But as I'm walking away, it should zoom in. If not, I'll have to double check the settings. Maybe that's not the one I have activated. But I did get it to work last time, where as I moved around, it was zooming in because it was supposed to stay focused on, I think it was my face or something like that. So, but yeah, and then I hit the button again and it turns off that auto tracking, and then you can just go back to using the buttons. But yeah, so again, this is the Streamer X for audio and video. But then I have, you know, my NDI cameras, obviously, my Mevo Start. So that's my drop down wirelessly. It's on the network. It's the behind the scenes. I got a whole mess of things going on. Just trying to keep things going. I got another Mevo there. This is the Zoom Q8N 4K, just off to the side here. Then I don't have my Canon V10 today, but I have my iPhone. So this is my iPhone 12 with continuity camera. Hopefully it doesn't fall. So that's the iPhone. Where are we? This is just a conference camera coming off to the side. That's literally a web camera. So it's supposed to have audio and all that stuff, but I'm only using the camera on this one. Then I got just the Osbot Meet 4K up there. Again with the tail. Got a Logitech C922. Now I replaced my Ecamm, and I'm going to explain very quickly why. I think I did a video. I'm going to do a video. I can't even remember anymore. So a lot of people with Ecamm tend to get an Ecamm Mini, but never really utilize it other than a camera switcher. So I was curious, couldn't you just get a cheap HDMI switcher? So I did. For some reason, that one was muted. So this is actually a camera switcher, and it comes with a remote control. So let me pop in my other camera in here real quick. Okay, so it's just a camera switcher, and it's got a remote control. What I don't like is the delay. So this will do up to 5 devices, but you got a long delay on it. So I'm going to switch to camera 2. And if you notice, it says there's no signal, and then I'll pop in. So this is my Portal TV. So this does work, but it's too slow. So I just hit the button to go back to camera number 4. So maybe it's because of the technology, maybe because it's too cheapy. It is HDMI 2.0. I don't know if there's anything better than that. But that hesitation, and again, I don't even think I did this video yet. I don't know if I'm going to, but instead of spending, what is it, almost $300 on an Ecamm Mini when all you want is a camera switcher, I think I got this for like $30 on Amazon with a remote control, and then I just got an Elgato connected to it. But it's the hesitation's the part that kills me. Other than that, if it was a smoother transition, I would say why spend 300 plus or whatever they're going for now on an Ecamm when all you want is a switcher when you could get something like this. Now, you could probably still get something a little bit better than this. I think I have a KVM switcher around here somewhere, but I don't think it's HDMI connections. I think they're VGA, but you get the point. Then I still got if they're still working, I got the front yard, got the backyard. These are actually security cameras. I got all cameras. And if you notice, look at the Ecamm ones. I'm not touching anything. It's the remote control. I just hit channel 4 and it's just switch. The hesitation's killing me. I thought I had a good little hack here, but the hesitation. But again, just playing around with the unified audio. Got a few things set up on here. So it's got the HDMI. So if you were running, let's say, a game through here, I have it muted right now because since it's the camera, the Canon, it's just going to bring the audio from the Canon, and that's horrible. So you're hearing it. I'm going to mute this other one. You're hearing the audio now from the Canon. But if you were, let's say, doing this with a video game, you might get, the audio from the video game and everything be a lot better. But this audio, you're probably picking up my fan a lot and all that stuff. And now you should be picking up the headset. Now, I believe this also prevents some like weirdness with the audio that you might get sometimes. It should be. So I'm moving my MV7 in front, but it's not on. It's muted if you're looking at the unified software. I'm going to go ahead and unmute it. So right now I'm double microphoned. So when I go to the replay, I'll see how this audio sounds, but I'm double mic'd now. What can make this worse? Everyone cover your ears for a few seconds. I'm going to be triple mic now. Because now you're getting the audio from the camera, you're getting the audio from the MV7, you're getting the audio from the headset. Again, I just played around too much. So killing that audio, I'm going to kill the audio from the headset, and now it's just the MV7. So I'm just testing things, I'm playing with things, uh, even getting more mobile stuff, like some lighting and stuff like that. And just seeing what I could get away with. The Streamer X, I didn't even know this until I saw Take One Tech. I'll probably link his video in the description for the Streamer X. I think he did mention PowerPoint. You could do a PowerPoint presentation. I'm just using Keynotes because I'm on the Mac. So you could control it with the keys on the side. So I'm going to open up a presentation real quick. Let's see what I got here. Something that I could. Let's do this one. All right, so I got that opened up on the computer here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I could change this real quick to be Keynotes. There it is. So now I got the Keynotes, and I'm actually just going to use the controls on the pad. It's just, this thing's bugging me a little bit here. Get rid of that. It's stuff I see, not you guys see. But I'm going to use the controls on the pad. So the one control is supposed to start the presentation, but you have to make sure you're clicked on Keynotes. It has to be active. So I just pushed the button, and that's starting the presentation. And then with the buttons on the Streamer X, I could cycle through. Next scene, next scene. So you could actually control your presentation. I have it set for Keynotes. There was a setting for PowerPoint or whatever it's called. I don't use software that often, but I think that's interesting. How much this little device actually can do. Let's go back to the Unity. Where's my screenshot thing? Go back here. I'm going to put it back on the Unified, not Unity. I don't know why I keep saying Unity, Unified. But again, if you look all the way on the right-hand side, this is what I was talking about over here on the right-hand side. So the green one will start your presentation, and then there's buttons on the controller that you can move forward and move back. So trying to get more familiar with the Streamer X, because it is so small and portable that, if you're going to travel and do things, you're probably going to be better off taking that with you. Now I'm taking both. I got the Rodecaster Duo that I'm more comfortable with, but I'm also going to take this just to see what I could add, what I could throw into the mix when I'm on vacation and I'm playing around and I'm doing other things. So, all right, that's going to be it for this stream. I'm going to go back and watch the videos, see how they look. Again, this is just me rambling and testing and going on and on. If there's anything you guys want to see that, might be in any of my past videos, any of the cameras that I've shown, any of the microphones, if anyone ever wants me to do any other kind of like updates or comparisons, just drop it in the chat. Give me some ideas, and I could do some more customized videos on some of the things you guys are doing. If you guys are interested in Ecamm, I know there's 1,000 people out there doing Ecamm videos and training videos, but you ask, I might be able to just pop a video in there real quick, maybe even a short, trying to demo or explain that one functionality. I thought about doing like an Ecamm training video with the very basics, but still haven't done it. And again, there's so many videos out there. Sometimes I start thinking, what difference can I bring to that mix? I mean, there are a lot of videos out there. So, all right, that's going to be it for this video. Catch you in the next one.